Hello everybody, Z is for Zesty here, and today I am back with another video. Now, just about 15 minutes to half an hour ago, my brother decided to download OBS Studio again. Okay, and that's actually what I used to record. Now, he was basically trying out what quality, what settings he could get his computer to upload to stream at good quality and good FPS. It had me start thinking back to when I was first starting out with YouTube and getting the settings turned to where I needed them to be. And so I started thinking, I should make a video about this, because it took me a while to figure out what should I do, what's the perfect balance between quality and FPS for my computer. So today I'm going to walk you guys through how to basically find the best recording quality and FPS for your guys' gameplay. Okay guys, so now that we are in the settings, here's the very first thing you want to do. You want to go down to video, okay? Okay, so what you should have now that we're in video is a base canvas resolution and an output scaled resolution. Okay? And the downscale filter, we'll talk about that, and also the common FPS value. Now, here's the deal. What you want to do is you want to turn this common FPS value all the way up to the highest it can go, downscale filter all the way up to the highest, and output all the way up to the highest. Okay, record a decently demanding game, not too much, maybe something that kinda gives your computer a little bit of a kick even whenever not recording, but not too much. Now if you have a super powerful computer, you don't need to worry about this, but I'm talking to the people that are having trouble with finding out what quality they should be using. So what you want to do is you want to start out with the highest resolution you want. Whatever your highest base canvas resolution is, you want your output scaled to be that also, and you want your downscale filter to be the nicest quality possible, and same with your FPS. You're going to basically record a decently challenging game for your computer to handle while recording. You're going to go back, you're going to look over the footage, and you're going to pay close attention to the FPS. Okay? And right now we don't really have to worry about quality, it's all the way up. There's nothing really better you could have. But check your FPS. If your FPS is absolutely horrible, here's what I suggest. Go down a whole basic resolution. What I mean by that is, like, you have your 4K, then your 1920 by 1080, and your 1280 by 720. Such as in this video, I'm using 1280 by 720 billion year, yeah, and 60 FPS. Now I don't know if I'm running that. I don't know. But that's what I use for not recording gameplay, just recording a basic app. But what you want to do is you want to take, let's say you were recording in 4K, the highest filter, and the highest FPS. What you want to do before you actually down your resolution is you want to put the downscale filter down to fastest, as you can see the billion here. And what you want to do is you want to record again and see how your recording quality goes with your FPS. Okay? And let's say your FPS gets a little bit better, but it's still really choppy. Here's what you need to do. You need to turn that downscale filter up again. Okay? And turn your scaled resolution down to the next step. So let's say you were recording on a 4K screen, you'd turn it down to 1920 by 1080. Okay, usually 4K computers will have 4 gigabytes of VRAM. Now I have a 1920 by 1080 computer, so I only have 2 gigabytes of VRAM. But as I was saying, you want to turn your scaled resolution down. So 4K, now 1920 by 1080. You want to make sure that your downscale filter is back up to the nicest quality. Okay? record some gameplay. Okay, and let's say you're running about 15 frames per second. It's not really too choppy now, but it's not the best anymore, and you're still pretty happy with this scaled resolution. Now what you want to do is you want to turn your filter, your downscale filter, down again to the fastest. And let's say you record a video and you look back at it and you're running about 25 frames per second. And you're like, I really like that, but that's not quite what I want. All you have to do is take your resolution and turn it down one single notch. Okay, that resolution, and just turn it down to the next lower resolution, not like from 1280 720p to 480p or anything like that. Just what's right below 1920 by 1080, turn it to that. Okay? Turn it to that resolution and keep it on Billionaire. And let's say you record some gameplay and it's looking pretty nice. It's a nice solid 30 FPS. What you're gonna do is you're going to keep that and you're gonna turn your common FPS value down to 30. And now you have nice gameplay. But let's say you want to sacrifice your quality a bit for that full smooth 60 frame per second, right? What you want to do is you want to turn it down a whole step. But what you want to do is you want to turn your scaled resolution down to the next step. So let's say you're now at 1280 by 720, and you want to turn it back up to the highest filter. And let's say you're running a nice 50 frames per second now. Here's what you do. You turn it down to Billionaire. And let's say you're running a nice 55 frames per second. That should be good enough. But if you really, really want that smooth 60 frames, once again, just turn your scaled resolution down one single notch. Okay, that next step down. Not a whole step down to like 480p, just the next step down. Turn the quality all the way back up on the downscale filter, and you should have about 60 frames per second maybe. Basically, you just want to find your balance between quality and your frames per second, how smooth your gameplay is. But here's another thing. Here we go to audio. Whenever you're making a video, make sure that you have your audio device set up, your mic audio device set up, and make sure you also have your desktop audio device set up. But guys, that's just a quick video basically explaining how to find basically the balance between the quality and the FPS that you guys are looking for. I hope that this video helped you with finding what you wanted, the nice quality that you wanted, and the FPS. And I will see all you guys in the next video. Z is for Zesty, out.